No one knows how Revan and Malak assembled a force powerful enough to challenge the Republic. Hello everybody, Ninja X the Enlightened Gamer here. Welcome back to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, where last time we finally got our lightsaber color decided. Green. The color of Luke's true lightsaber. The color of Qui-Gon Jinn and Yoda's lightsabers. But before we leave Dantooine, I'd like to see some people. Some people that you guys might remember from previous episodes. Oh, I know who you are. You just want to play Pazek. I don't want to play Pazek. I don't like Pazek. Nobody likes Pazek. Samt and Elise?
I took the loss of my droid much too hard. I feel I must apologize.
There's no need.
But I must. I was much too attached to my droid. It was all that was left of my husband, you see. Maybe I thought that through the droid, my husband could live again, be with me still.
I think we understand. Love can do strange things to anyone.
But I went too far. I could not see what was missing in living a normal life. Fortunately, in my grief, I returned here and ran into Samt, an absolutely fascinating man.
With an absolutely boring yet strange name. Samt. 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 Sounds like something a barbarian would say. Samt do thing. Get rock. Smash fish. Feed family. Feed tribe. Samt only speak one sound word. Yeah, he seems quite nice.
Samt and I got to talking, and, well, we have a lot in common. I think we'll be seeing more of each other. It's funny how things work out in the end. Maybe there is such a thing as fate, after all. But I think we should be going now. We have so much more to talk about. I just wanted to thank you for what you've done for me, and what you tried to do. Goodbye, and thank you.
There we go. See? A much happier story than if she just ends up continuing to cling to her droid. And the last door over here has Rahasia and Shen and Rahasia.
Rahasia and I cannot thank you enough for what you've done for us. Now we will finally have a place to share our love, without fear of reprisals from our families.
What are your plans now?
We'll stay here for the next little while. We're still hoping our parents will learn to set aside their differences and welcome us back into their homes. If they do not, well, perhaps we will travel to Coruscant or to the core worlds and make our fortunes there.
Good luck to you both. May you find the happiness you deserve.
Another happy ending! And yes, this story has a very dark ending if you choose to go dark side. Because this game has some very dark elements. Elements that I'm told were passed on to Mass Effect. If I didn't get lost as soon as I booted up the freaking game, I'd probably love Mass Effect.
Ah, you have returned, young Padawan. Have you discovered what it was that Revan and Malak sought in those ruins?
We found an incomplete star map and mention of something called a Star Forge.
This news of a Star Forge is disturbing. Action is required, but we must not do so in haste. We must discuss recent events in light of this new information.
We should consult the Jedi archives to see if there's any mention of the Star Forge and what it might do. We must learn why Revan and Malak sought it out.
Return to your ship with Bastila, and we will summon you when we are done. Padawan, you have done well in discovering the star map hidden within the ancient ruins.
consulted our vast archives in an effort to discover the nature of this star forge. All my efforts have been in vain.
Still, the Council are in agreement. Star Forge must be found. Revan and Malik sought it out when they began their tragic fall. The Star Forge is surely a powerful tool of the dark side.
The star map in the ruins showed you 4 planets, but it was incomplete. It did not show the location of the Star Forge itself. We believe there may be similar star maps on other planets. Each star map is likely a small piece of a larger puzzle. Find the star maps on Kashyyyk, Tatooine, Manam, and Korriban, and we believe they will lead you to the Star Forge.
I'm ready to do the Council's will.
The Jedi numbers have been ravaged by this war, by defections to Malik's cause, and by Sith assassins. But we realize the importance of this mission. Yet if we send a company of Jedi Knights with you, we would surely draw the full attention of Malik and the Sith, dooming your efforts to failure.
Am I to undertake this task alone?
Secrecy is our best defense against the Sith. But it would be foolish to send you on this quest without someone to aid you, young Padawan. Bastila will accompany you, for there is a powerful connection between you two. A connection that might be the key to unraveling the mysteries uncovered by Revan. And Juhani has also asked to accompany you. After long deliberation, we have granted her request.
Awesome.
Juhani nearly fell to the dark side. Perhaps her presence will serve as a reminder to you of the dangers of that path.
There are others I want to join me.
Of course, those who aided you on Taris will also come. They possess skills you may find useful in your quest. Remember that secrecy and discretion are paramount to your success. You will not be able to hide the fact that you are a Jedi, nor should you. But the true nature of your mission must not reach Malik's ears. You may return here at any time. Dantooine will be a sanctuary for you, a safe haven. Here you can find supplies and whatever advice or other aid we may give you.
When do I leave?
You can leave whenever you wish. The sooner the better. The longer you wait, the stronger Malik becomes. But first, a warning on Padawan. The lure of the dark side is difficult to resist. I fear this quest to find the Star Forge could lead you down an all too familiar path.
The fate of the galaxy is in your hands, young Padawan. Pray you are up for the challenge. May the Force be with you.
Yay! So, we've been given our mission for pretty much the remainder of the game. Go to the other worlds to find similar star maps like the one on Dantooine. Use the star maps to find the Star Forge. And we've been given a new ally in Juhani. Juhani? Well, I guess I'll wait till I get to the ship and then I'll just do the character sheet. I don't think the Council would want me to speak openly of this mission. What could be more dangerous than the Sith? It's hard to believe an animal could put... No, that's arrogant. Why are you telling me this? Well, that means that I'll find them. Thanks for the warning. I'll be careful. I won't. So, it's been a while since I've made one of these, but I guess it's time for another... I guess it's not.
How can I help?
You look like something's bothering you.
No, not bothering. Not exactly. I've been thinking about what the Jedi Council said about the two of us. There is a bond between us. I do not dispute that. I can feel it, as I'm sure you can. The nature of that bond and its effect on our mission remain in question.
Does the bond mean my presence is necessary?
Necessary, perhaps, but it is no guarantee of our success. I admit, I'm a little disturbed that such a bond could be possible in the first place. I saw your service records when you were transferred aboard Endless Spire, but nothing beyond that. I know very little about you. I'd like to ask you some questions, given our relationship.
Okay, I'll answer a few questions.
Don't worry, these are simple questions. Nothing too intrusive. First, what kind of background do you have?
I'm a scout. I was a scout. Oh my... I'm a hut in human form, plotting to open... I can't. I can't. This game would take it seriously. I was a scout. The fleet recruited me for my skills.
Good. On which planet were you born?
Keshik, I'm a Wookiee, can't you tell? Duralia. It's in a remote system. Why?
Excellent. Your current age is?
Don't even care. Wasn't all this in my service records?
Yes. The truth is, I was studying how you responded to my questions. Your reactions helped me judge you. This was a test for me to learn more about your character.
And what did you find out?
You were honest, which is good. And you treated this as a serious matter, which it is. This bond we share will shape both our destinies. It is not to be taken lightly. But I imagine you've had enough questions for a while. So many things have happened in recent stars. It's probably a lot for you to absorb. We can speak again later, after you've had time to think about all this.
Okay. Now I can finally do something I haven't done for a while, and I can make a new character sheet. Juhani is our first and only Jedi Guardian party member added to the team. As you can see, she has a fairly high amount of dexterity, but also a decently high starting strength and constitution. Juhani is the token lightsaber wielder among the party members that we have and will get. Other than the create a character, she is the absolute best at lightsaber wielding. But it would be a great disservice to not address the elephant in the room with Juhani. In international releases of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, Juhani is either lesbian or bisexual. This was omitted from the American release. I'm not sure why. Well, who am I kidding? We just legalized gay marriage, so maybe there is a good reason. But anyways, that's the elephant in the room. Personally, I think that Juhani's character is greater than this single trait, unlike some people who just call her boring. And that she actually has a really decent backstory, which we will hear throughout our adventure from her own lips. Ultimately, with the exception of the time that she fell, Juhani is a very kind, very generous, and higher up the light side spectrum than most of the other Jedi characters we'll encounter. Also, I nearly forgot to mention, Juhani's unique alien physiology, quite literally one of a kind, gives her somewhat of a camouflage reflex. She's the only character in either game that can hide without needing a stealth field generator at all. Okay, welcome to our first interior visit to the Ebon Hawk. Inside the Ebon Hawk, we can talk to our various party members throughout the ship to learn more about them and eventually get quests based off of their characters. Let's talk to Mission. Her entire planet was destroyed and we've yet to talk to her since.
Huh? Oh, sorry. I was thinking about Terrace. I still can't believe it's gone. I mean, I grew up there and now it's just gone.
Malik will pay for what he did, Mission.
Yeah, I know. The Jedi got rid of Revan, so I figure Malik's days are numbered too. That doesn't make the pain go away, you know? Look, I'm not saying I can't go on or anything like that. It's a shock, you know? I mean, I knew the Sith were evil and all, but the reality of it kind of slaps you in the face. But I suppose that's why we need to stop Malik, right? The more time I spend dwelling on Terrace, the more chance some other planet will get wiped out. I guess that's what it comes down to. So don't worry about me. I'll be okay. And if you need my help against Malik or the Sith, I'll be there for you.
16 years old and just as competent as any other party member. I guess we can talk to Cantorus.
Yeah, what do you want?
I was wondering if you had any more war stories.
I was one of the best youth warriors in the clan Ordo in my time. No one before me had mastered the power of our basilisk war droids as quickly as I had. Except Mandalore himself, of course. In those days, we were sweeping across the Outer Rim, destroying all who fought us. Young Mandalores would prove themselves in real combat with unknown opponents above 1,000 worlds. Each brought back stories of achievement.
What was your story?
I remember it well, orbiting high above a placid world, its defenses just stirring. As was tradition, I would go ahead of the first wave to find enemies in the thickest fighting. I remember sitting there in my armor, linked directly with the basilisk thrumming beneath me, my heart racing with fear of the coming battle.
I didn't think Mandalorians got afraid.
Every new warrior has to fear to understand how to beat it. You must know that. The doors opened in front of me, and the air was sucked out of the drop bay, scattering crystals of frozen vapor across my path. I can't describe what it feels like to look directly down at a world, falling continuously as you circle it, with barely 15 centimeters of armor plate protecting you. When the magnetic locks disengaged on my droid, I plunged out of the drop bay towards the battle that waited below.
You dropped from orbit riding a droid?
The exhilaration, the euphoria I felt as I streaked into the atmosphere, dodging self-guided projectiles and beam weapons, was unmatched. An 80-kilometer plunge through the atmosphere, dodging and weaving, the outside of my armor glowing like the sun with the heat of re-entry. And with barely 30 meters to spare, I twisted and skimmed the surface,
firing at the giant beam generators that were in my path. The explosion from that sent shock waves that leveled the entire complex around it. It was the moment of my life.
That was some fight.
I'll never forget those times. But things are different now. We can't go on fighting the way we did. There are too few of us left now. But I really don't want to talk about this anymore. I trust I satisfied your curiosity for now. Is there something else you want to know?
Yeah, can you give me some adrenal stimulants? At this point, you can now talk to party members on the Ebon Hawk to get certain items.
Stimulants make a warrior out of even the weakest human. Here's a strength-boosting stimulant to help you get stronger. There anything else you need?
Can you give me some adrenal stimulants?
Here's a stamina. There anything else you need? Here's a speed. There anything else? Here's a stamina. There anything else you need?
Yeah,
Hey, don't worry. I think you've got enough there as it is. You don't want to overload yourself on stims. Otherwise you might destroy your adrenal system. A real warrior knows his own limits and doesn't overestimate himself. There anything else you need?
Nothing more for now.
Your choice. I'm here if you want something done right.
Yep, we got some stimulants, and by the way, this is where the workbench is on board the Ebon Hawk. If you're anything like me, you'll find that you use it more often than you use other workbenches. And here's the hyperdrive. Supplies. Just store up emergency food and supplies. Okay, let's see who's over here. Nobody. It's T3. T3 doesn't have any real dialogue options. You can make programming spikes for me, though. I don't know how many of those you can get, but I think that's going to be enough for now. Let's talk to Johanny.
I feel I must apologize for the way I acted towards you before in the grove. It was wrong of me.
You thought the dark side had consumed you. It was definitely something, but there's no better dialogue option than this.
I am sorry for attacking you. I am sorry for thinking you would only try to kill me. I hope that by helping you in your task, I may redeem myself in your eyes and in my own.
Don't worry, Johanny. I forgive you.
Thank you. It is most reassuring to know that you can forgive me, even though I tried to take your life. I can only hope that in our time journeying together, I will succeed.
All right.
How may I be?
I was wondering if we could talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
How did you become a Jedi?
How I came to be a Jedi? I am sure you would not find it very interesting. Are you sure you would like to hear?
Yes, please continue.
Well, it goes back a number of years. Back on my homeworld, we did not see Jedi very often, especially where I lived.
Where did you live?
The hind end of space. A pit of a world, to be sure, where Jedi rarely tread. But we had heard of them. Well, everyone had, so that is not to be unexpected. Champions of truth, defenders of justice, heroes of the noble. It was very easy for a child to be enthralled by their image, their mystique.
Maybe I was one of those children.
Did you meet a Jedi?
Yes. Yes, I did. When I saw a Jedi for the first time, they lived up to everything my imagination had created them to be. I was awed, and maybe a little enamored.
So what did you do?
From that moment on, I knew that I would have to try to become a Jedi. To lift myself out of the rut I had been living in for years, and to make a real difference as the Jedi wore. The foolish delusions of a child. But this child made it happen. As soon as I was able, I left my world and went in search of them. I found them and was accepted. I had been living my dream on Dantooine for several years before you came, although perhaps I was not entirely right, or not completely suited to the task. Otherwise I would not have fallen. But thanks to you, I have been redeemed. Perhaps I may yet live to see that dream of mine come true. Come, there is much we should do. Let us not waste time talking. Action is what is needed.
All right. Let me test something really quick. Nope. There's no real point of talking to Zalbar, as he won't really reveal anything until after we go to Kashyyyk. Yeah, you guys didn't need to see that. Let's talk to Karth.
Yes, what's in your mind?
You've been very quiet lately, you know that?
Have I been quiet? I suppose I have. I guess I just don't like being left out of the loop.
I'm not the one leaving you out of the loop, Karth.
No? Well, you certainly aren't helping matters any either. And it's really starting to irritate me. For one thing, I want to know what the Jedi Council said to you. They pulled you in there and refused to tell me a thing about it. I'm rather curious to know what went on, and why they didn't keep you on Dantooine for training. Isn't that strange?
They thought it was more important that I help find the star maps than stay.
And why is that? You were a great help on Terrace, but why would they keep you with us? Don't they have to train you?
They said there's a bond between Bastila and myself.
A bond? What kind of bond? You mean to say that they told you that you were tied to Bastila in some way? Huh. I have trouble believing that. You're a neophyte Padawan who's been saddled with the responsibility of tracking down these star maps. Why? That's not normal. I am not trying to provoke you or to imply that you're somehow responsible for the Jedi Council, but give me a hand here. There has to be a reason.
Bastila and I have a bond. We have to do this together. That's all I'm going to say.
And what does that mean? Is this more of that destiny garbage that the Jedi keep talking about? Well, that can't be it. Well, I'll tell you this much. I'm not going to wait around until I'm betrayed again.
I'm not going to betray you. I am not Saul.
Yeah, we'll just see about that one. Look, I didn't mean it that way. I want to get to Saul, not... Forget it. It just seems that all I can do is insult you, isn't it? Just forget I said anything. Let's just get on with what we were doing.
Okay, let's try that again.
Yes, what's in your mind?
Nope.
You got it.
How can I help?
You have something you want to ask me.
I do? How did you know?
Well, your face is all scrunched up like a Kinrath pup, and I'm saying that this time.
I cannot pop. Most certainly is not. I am a Jedi. Remember? I have far too much mental discipline to reveal what goes on inside my mind with such obvious physical clues. My thoughts remain hidden, including whatever my feelings are for you. I mean, whatever I feel... whatever I think about you.
You have feelings for me?
That is you. Why must you be so impossibly infuriating? You know very well that I'm really talking about. I'm referring to the bond between us, the one the Jedi Council spoke of. Our connection allows us glimpses into each other's mind. We can can feel some of what the other feels, and what I feel within you troubles me. A Padawan must receive considerable training. They must learn to control their emotions and darker impulses. Often it takes years before using the Force can be considered safe. The fact that you are so strong in the Force and have had such relatively little training could have terrible consequences. For you, and for everyone around you.
What do you think I should do?
I don't think there's much you can do. If things were different, I would recommend several years of training under one of the Jedi Masters. But I fear that won't be possible. Thankfully, you've exhibited a degree of compassion and self-control up to this point. I sincerely hope you can maintain these traits in the future. We must all resist the influence of the dark side. It's everything we are fighting against. This is doubly important for you, your natural affinity for the Force.
I will try.
That's good to hear. Without the proper training, however, I'm afraid you will find the path difficult even with the best of intentions. There's great danger ahead for both of us. Our destinies are intertwined. Everything one of us does will have consequences for the other. Any reckless behavior on your part is likely to affect me as well.
I won't do... It works both ways, doesn't it? You could help me stay strong.
Yes, that is true. I will do my best to guide you, but I am no master. Not yet. And there are times when I find the sheer strength of your power almost overwhelming. Your power could be a gift or a curse. When you need guidance or advice or support, I will do my best to help you stay on the path of the light.
I would appreciate any help you could offer.
And I hope I have the wisdom to help you through the dark times. For now, we should return to our mission.
Really quick, I'm going to let you guys in on a little bit... I'm stumbling over my words. Let's see if I can... Yep. This is my lightsaber. This is Bastila's, so this is Juhani's. And I like to give Juhani a red lightsaber. Oh, you can only have one Rubat crystal. That answers a lot. Red crystal and the other Rubat. And now we have access to all of Karth's blasters that I've yet to upgrade. Alright, fantastic. No problems yet. Hang on one second, guys. I've got to save this, and while I do that, I want to try and figure out how long this recording has been going for. We'll just say I've been going for 35 at this point. I mean, 10 more minutes. Anyway, that means that it's time to decide what the very first planet we'll go to is. This is the point where the game becomes your own. Where the RPG elements of exploration take place. We can travel to Tatooine, Kashyyyk, Manon, or Korriban. There are advantages to each one, mainly based on class. Tatooine is a really good place to start if you choose martial classes. Keshik, Scout, and skill-based classes. Manon is where I would recommend going first if you choose heavy force classes and heavy skill classes. And Korriban is just dangerous. I wouldn't recommend going there first. I normally go to Tatooine first, but I'm still kind of trying to decide for myself. You know what? Tatooine's the famous planet that we've all seen a million times. I'll get it out of the way.
The Star Forge is operating at 200% capacity, far beyond our expectations.
I am more interested in the young Jedi Master, her battle meditation. She escaped the destruction terrace.
She was aided by Carth Onasi, a decorated war hero of the Republic and a legendary soldier. During the Mandalore Wars, he was honored many times for his bravery.
You know this man?
Yes, like he served with me when I still followed the Republic. You could say I was his mentor.
Saul.
How did you acquire this information, Admiral?
An eyewitness.
Uh-oh.
Calo Nord, a bounty hunter, was there when Bastila and Kaz escaped the planet. Apparently, they left him for dead.
A Jedi and a war hero. It's a wonder you survived the encounter.
I am hard to kill, Lord Malak.
Calo has agreed to help us capture the young Bastila for a very hefty fee, of course. But I assure you he is well worth the price. His reputation as a bounty hunter is well earned.
Her companions are nothing to me, Calo. But I desire the young Jedi taken alive, if at all possible.
Lord Malak, forgive me. There is something else. May we have a private arrangement from the ears of the common soldiers?
I trust you are not wasting my time, Admiral Gareth.
I promise you will be very interested in what Calo has to tell you about Bastila's other companions, Lord Malak.
Well, we are an interesting bunch. Another Derm! Or Vision, I guess.
This is giving us information. Like the one we shared on Tatooine. Did you see it? Of course. It must have been. The force is strong in its world. Tatooine is known for little but lonely sand. I find it surprising that there could be a star map somewhere in its desolate wastes.
Maybe Tatooine wasn't always a desert.
Perhaps, though that would have been tens of thousands of years in the past. Now there's nothing but the howling emptiness of the dune sea. The star map would likely have to be within some kind of shelter to protect it against dust and sandstorms. I suspect there are many such caves and caverns hidden in the sands of the dune sea. The
creatures of this world probably use them as their theirs. No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
Fantastic. Let's try to talk to Karth again.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Never mind.
You got it.
Okay. Not right? What do you mean? You know what? I don't think we have time for that. I think next time we'll figure out what was into the food stores in the cargo hold and maybe start exploring Tatooine. Until then, as always, please remember to stay enlightened.